So much good morning. My name is Pete. I am the director of the School of Visual and Performing Arts, and it is an absolute privilege to be among the first to be able to welcome you to our UWL community. We are looking forward to an amazing 4 years with you, and we are going to talk today about kicking off your experience right first year, first semester, because whether you have any intention of majoring or minoring in the arts are going to be part and parcel with your 4-year experience. And so I want to give you today some tools and resources to think about how do you want to design that experience, because we pride ourselves here at UWL on the number of non-majors and minors who are in our musical ensembles, who travel the board in our theater and dance productions, and who showcase their work in our beautiful UWL art gallery, right? And however, and wherever you choose to engage with us during your time here, we do promise you this: we are going to challenge you, and we are absolutely going to entertain you. So, over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to blast through a presentation. You do not need to take notes. Everything you need to know is in your orange book of doom under the VPA QR code, and there'll also be some things here at the end of the presentation you can scan. Most importantly, I'm going to be hanging out at the resource fair this afternoon once you've gotten registered, so if you want me to repeat or kind of recover any of this information, come find me during that time from 2:45 to 4 o'clock in the student union. No matter what your relative interest in the arts is, right, whether you are a cultural tourist, an enthusiast, or a straight up fiend, we have something that will hit your taste and your schedule. So, what I'm going to talk to about today is how UWL is rich in culture and creativity. Every day that you are here on campus, there is something happening in the visual and performing arts. Whether it's one of our 6 or 7 gallery exhibitions, one of our main stage theater productions, we have pushing 60 concerts and recitals, and these, my friends, are just the marquee banner events. This has nothing to do with the events that you as students may put together through a student organization or a club, right? So every day, there is something happening in the arts for you here at UWL. We bring in guest artist presenters, speakers, and every year in April, we have an entire dedicated weekend called Arts Fest, dedicated to student creative achievement, right? So let's talk a little bit about options for you to get involved. We have, for every single one of you, no audition ensembles. Don't want the stress of an audition but still want to partake? Sign up today. You today can sign up for concert band. You today can sign up for marching band, treble chorus, choral union. We have options that are like, hey, you got an hour or 2 a week? You want to keep up singing? You want to keep up playing an instrument? We have it for you. But if you want to level up your game at university, every single one of you are invited and encouraged to audition for our premier ensembles, right? If you are a chemistry major, but your happy place is singing, let's get you in the concert choir, right? Absolutely. Weave the arts into whatever it is you are studying. I will talk a little bit more about our juried all-student art exhibition. I will talk a little bit more once Dylan comes up here and fixes my happy little PowerPoint presentation. We have courses designed with the non-major in mind, with not specifically for people who are bringing no experience to the table, but who have the interest in learning something new. So sorry, that's what I do with technical things. This is why I have technical directors, because if it's digital and I touch it, it will break down. I promise you that. In addition to those introductory and general education courses designed with you in mind, I'll talk a little bit more about our all-student exhibition, as well as some of our student clubs. So, let's start by talking about the Department of Arts. A couple years ago, we refurbished every single one of our studios with 21st century technology. Our professors are happy as pigs in mud, as are their students, as will you, right? The only thing that we did not update was our metal smithing lab, which is still pulled out of some sort of medieval village with gouts of fire shooting all over the place, right? It's super cool, though, one of my favorite spaces on campus. Come join us October 23rd for our annual Art Open House. If you haven't had a chance to get over to the Low Center for the Arts by October, hit us up there. It's a terribly boring name, Art Open House, but we transform the entire Fine Arts Center into a labyrinth of games and prizes and artistic experiences around every single corner. Our faculty will be in their studios, rocking and rolling. Our student artists will be there displaying some of their work and running some of these functions. So come on over and join us in October. We also, throughout the year, will have artist talks and exhibition openings. And I will tell you this, if you've never had a chance to go to an exhibition opening, go your first year for two reasons. One, the vibe is spectacular and the work is beautiful, most importantly. Also importantly, it's always important to know where the really good food is on campus during your first year, and the art department puts out an amazing spread for their art exhibition opening. So come join us for those. They are always a good time. Every year, we have an all-student juried art exhibition. And what that means is no matter what college you're working in, no matter what your major is, whether you are doodling in the margins of your notepad in a lecture, or if you are up late in macrame in your dorm room at night, you can submit your creative product to be assessed by a professional artist, to possibly be included in a curated exhibition that will be part of our main stage season, right? You have your opportunity to get your creative work out there in the public, again, in a beautiful exhibition gallery. So when that comes around, I encourage you to avail yourself to submitting your work for consideration. And we have clubs in the art department. We have a printmaking club, we have a jewelry making club, we have a ceramic club, right? So even if you don't have time to figure out how to get a class in your schedule, figure out how to find time to be in a club, right? Be around other creative folks. If music has been part of your high school experience and you are on the fence maybe about continuing that experience here at college, my advice to you is this: do it. Right? You are going to graduate in 4 years, you are going to walk out of here with that piece of paper, and suddenly life is going to have a very different idea about what you are doing with your evenings and weekends, and you might not have an opportunity to be in an ensemble where you can sing or play an instrument. So embrace the time now when you can still control your schedule and your life, and also, by the way, participating in music ensembles here at UWL goes towards fulfilling your general education requirements, right? So yes, you can fulfill those requirements by taking theater appreciation. You will learn how to work a circular saw and walk away with all 10 fingers, very important, but you can also choose to sing your way to fulfilling these credits, to playing your way to fulfilling these credits. And again, because not every ensemble requires an audition, the access to it is incredibly easy, right? So think about that. If you only have 1 day a week to rehearse, I can put you in choral union Monday nights, 1 rehearsal a week, and at the end of the semester, you get to sing a masterwork with a full orchestra. You can fit that into your schedule, right? And you can just sign up for it today. Theater and dance. Most important thing about getting involved with theater and dance is to make their all-student meeting after the first day of classes, right? So first day of classes, it's largely going to be syllabus. You will be okay. Your brain will not be total tapioca, but find your way over to the Tolan Theater. At that point, meet the theater and dance professors, meet some of your colleagues and peers. Find out how you can be involved in the show, because while I want you all to make a show your first semester, why not build a set? Why not think about actually being on the boards, right? This is a time in these 4 years where you can still try new things. So I'm encouraging you to be bold in how you choose to participate, right? Our first production, first of all, I am impressed with the quality of work that our theater dance program put out. I come from a background of theater, which I know is shocking for some of you. But our first production, Dracula, a feminist revenge fantasy, right? We're bringing in a professional special effects and gore artist, not only to teach our students those incredible skills, but to really make this a bloody production. So I encourage you all to come back for that in October over Family Weekend. It's going to be brilliant. But if you want to be involved in theater, you have to make that meeting, that first day of classes, 5:20 p.m., Tolan Theater. Be there, all right? Auditions for the spring will happen in November. We'll get you set up with the monologue and the songs that you need if you want to take that route. But yeah, theater and dance, fantastic. And now just real quickly, I want to talk to a very specific contingency in the room. And that's those of you who know the joy of marching band, who love being there on game day, who love leading off every single celebration and having people applaud you with every step. Today, you should get signed up for marching band for 2 main reasons. One, first and foremost, you get to work under the direction of Dr. Tammy Fisher, who has won literally every award we can throw at a human being, including most recently an award nominated by and voted on by the students, right? She's amazing. She is a veteran leader, and you will love the experience. Second, you get to come to campus early, which means you get to set up your side of the residence hall room first. You get to make fast friends first. You will know the name of every building before welcome weekend even occurs, right? I asked my niece, who was a freshman this year, and she did marching band, and I kind of pushed her to do it, right? I said, did I oversell marching band at start? She said, no way. Getting here early is absolutely fantastic. And you've got this huge group of friends by the time it tapers off in November. So you've already made the friends, you've had a seminal artistic experience, and it's off your plate by the time your brain kind of pivots to that first round of collegiate finals, right? Sign up for marching band today. You will not regret. So why not? I get that a lot of you are probably already overwhelmed about what that first semester is going to look like. You're wondering, why in the world should I carve out time to incorporate the arts into what I'm doing? And I'm here to tell you to be bold, because it does not matter what degree is on your piece of paper, right? What matters is what you can do with that content as it relates to interacting with other people, as it relates to telling your own story, right? We do not teach Confidence 101. We don't teach Teamwork 101, or collaboration, or creative thinking, or critical thinking. These are all the skills that you will hone, develop, and nurture through your participation in the arts, right? These are what the employers are really looking for. So take that degree, wrap it up in all of the skills that you are going to continue to hone through your participation in the arts, and really amplify what you can do when you walk out the door, right? Shameless plugs, apparently. That's what we've gotten to already. Fantastic. This is what you have in your orange resource guide. You don't need to scan it. It is there. It has every ensemble information, how to audition for them. It has all of our student work positions. People get paid to put up with me. Paid very well to put up with me, so I encourage you to avail yourself to that if you're looking for a campus job. And here, if you do want to scan it, this is our digital newsletter. We send it out, maybe 8 times over the course of the year. It's the people, the technology, the special events, and the good tea about what's happening in the BPA, right? So these are a couple of things to think about. And last but not least, every single one of you are going to be signing up for a first-year seminar, either fall semester or spring semester. And the fools have allowed me to teach my section once again this year. So if you want to hang out with me on Wednesday afternoons, you are welcome to sign up for Stories That Do Not End Well. There are no desks in my class, there are no chairs in my class, but there are also no exams in my class. All right, so that is what I have for you today, my friends. Thank you once again.